So you're trying to improve faster than everyone else in Fortnite Chapter 6. If you're trying to go pro and dominate competitive, this guide is going to show you how to rapidly improve and stay ahead of every other player. Let's jump in. My first point is decision making. You want to try to avoid unnecessary fighting, as it's going to make it a lot harder for you to constantly stay alive if you're picking fights when you don't necessarily need to. The same exact thing goes for if you're going to third party someone. You should only really be third partying if you have an advantage, like you have more health, maybe more mats than the other two people, and you can see that they're getting low or the fight's been dragged on for a while. Another part in your decision making is to disengage from battles that you don't think you can win. So making sure you're carrying something like shockwaves or the grapple blade, just any sort of mobility to give you that opportunity to leave a fight in case you accidentally do take a fight that you honestly can't win. And this will make you live longer. Like, there's people that are getting into Unreal and really high ranks with only a couple of kills each game, just because surviving this season you get a lot more percentage for. Another tip is learning from your mistakes. So if you watch a couple replays or a couple of clips of you dying, you can kind of understand where you overcommitted or you stuffed up an edit or what you did to die. And the reason you want to go back and watch this is because it's going to show you what you think you could have done in that situation. So if there's something else you could have done to avoid you from dying. My next point is adapting and practicing. So first of all, you need to adjust all your settings and optimize your settings. Just chuck everything on low graphics. This is going to make your game look so much smoother if you don't have this on already. Just sacrifice the graphics. I promise you it will make it run so much smoother. It will be so much easier to play. You'll get way less input delay, more FPS, and higher ping. It's just all around worth it across the board. Now you need to practice with intent. So split your time across creative and mechanics training maps and also ranked matches. So that way you get practice of real game scenarios, practice on slowing down your edits and trying new build moves. So that way you become a jack of all trades. See if you can kind of track your progress as well and set kind of goals at where you want to be in, say, a week, 2 weeks of consistently grinding the game is a way to aim yourself to get really good at it and see a lot of improvement out of yourself. My final point is mastering the new meta. As you know, in Chapter 6, there's a bunch of new guns, different mobilities, different weapons, and this is all going to change across the seasons and the upcoming seasons because we're always going to see something new. The Fortnite meta changes more than any other game. There's always new stuff added every week, every 2 weeks, especially with events like we had for Christmas. So try to prioritize mastering certain weapons. If you're practicing in creative, make sure you're using the current guns in the meta. Make sure you look out for key buffs and nerfs to existing weapons so you know which one would be better. For example, if the Sentinel Pump got a damage nerf, consider switching to the Oni shotgun or something else that would work really well. This hasn't got a nerf, by the way, it's just an example. And try to pair like different mobility items with different shotguns, like how back in the day you could use the kit charge shotgun and the shockwave grenade launcher. You could pair those two together. You could thunder pump people so easily, and this was so broken back in the day. So Chapter 6 is all about adapting and trying to outsmart every player, but please use these tips to stay consistent and watch your skills improve massively. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your best Chapter 6 plays in the comments, and I'll see you in another video. Have a good one.